Hey, Forward Church, this is Pastor Neil, and I just wanted to take a moment to give you a coronavirus update. The elders of Forward Church have listened carefully to the CDC and to other local schools and other churches, to pastors from other churches, and even to Governor Holcomb, who has asked that gatherings of 250 or more be canceled. So with that, we have very prayerfully made a decision, not out of fear, because God has called us to love and peace, and we do trust in the Lord to provide for us, but we do not want to run into any situation that would cause harm to our people or to the elderly especially, or those who maybe have a compromised immune system. So we have decided as a church that we will not have Sunday morning services this Sunday. We're going to make this a week by week decision. This is not something that we're making long term. We're saying this is a decision for this Sunday that we will not meet. However, what we want to do is we want to provide a video of the sermon for you. So we're asking you to gather in your home with your family and have a time of worship and prayer, and then watch this video. What it's going to do is it's going to continue through our series as we jump into the book of Exodus, and I'm very excited about that as we do this study through the Bible in a year. It's important that we continue on with that even though we can't gather together as a local body. I want to make sure you understand that this is in no way a replacement of gathering as the local church. Anytime you do an online service or you're watching a podcast, those are supplemental to our faith and to what's important to us to gather together as a church body. God in the book of Hebrews said, do not forsake the gathering together as the local body. Now, this is something that is a circumstance that we are taking that is temporary. So we'll just want you to be aware of that and to know that it is so important that you be with the local body. With that, we are not going to be canceling our home groups or our small groups. We're going to leave that up to each leader of those groups to make those decisions based upon the health of the people within the group. And you can make those decisions. If you're not feeling well, we'd ask you to not go to your home group. But if you're healthy, everyone's feeling good, and you feel safe enough in that environment, then we would ask you to gather together, to pray together, and to continue through your study together as a small group. That's the decision that we have for right now. Now, we understand that things are continuing to happen rapidly, and we're going to communicate the best that we can through our emails that we'll be sending you and through our social media accounts and through our website. We'll be updating you on decisions that we have made. So we would just ask you to pray along with us, to be praying for God to show mercy and to slow the spread of this coronavirus. We would ask you to pray for those who are in leadership positions to use wisdom and discernment, and ask you to pray for those who are elderly or who have immune systems that cannot fight this off very easily. Just be praying for those people to be protected. Pray for those of us, our loved ones, that may catch the flu or the coronavirus, that it would be something they would be able to fight off pretty quickly and to feel better. So if you would continue praying for the elders and the leaders of your church, we would really appreciate that as we make some very difficult decisions. This was not made lightly. This was a decision that we believe is best for our church body at this time. So we just we cover your prayers, and we love you, and we just want to thank you for being a part of Forward Church, and we look forward to gathering with you again, hopefully in the near future.